So I was planning on seriously trying to show Furina's good side, as I've only really been, hating on her, which is not something that I want to do. Trust me, guys. If there was like, honestly, I was not affected by the Furina defenders until it was the Wriothesley video. When I say I wasn't affected, I mean I wasn't sort of sad that I was being constantly oh dude, no, you're wrong. But now it's kind of gotten to a point where it's all right, come on, guys. All right, so I'm gonna try this now that I actually have been able to raise Favonius up to a level where her energy recharge isn't super bad. And I already saw, right? I've already seen how good it can be. Now we're cooking.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
This saves Furina for me, probably, hopefully, honestly. Well, obviously, it's not going to save her entirely. I still think that her kit is bad, right? The needing of a support to be a support. We can all agree that it would just be better if she didn't require a team-wide healer, right? I think we can all agree on that immediately. And I'm using Skyward Blade on my Jean because she also needed a load of energy recharge to even be useful. And I need to explain to you people, C2 Jean gives 15% attack speed to all allies, which is why I was using her in that video. I had multiple comments of people saying, why am I not using Charlotte? One, she just came out. I don't have the materials to level her. And then two, because Jean is actually buffing Wriothesley in a certain way, right?
Why are you the way that you are?
It's untangible. I'm not able to see the buff, right? But I can try and feel the buff. And another huge issue that I had, and I wanted to rectify by going into Spiral Abyss, but then the Seahorse was the only boss that was in Chamber 1. Guys, I tried. I seriously did try to give Furina as fair of a showing as possible. I think what we're going to try and do, I'm going to try and swirl Cryo with Jean, but it's not going to be super easy. I don't know how easy it'll be, but I'm going to use it. It should realistically be easy, but okay, please regenerate particles. Great, thank you guys. All right, yeah, because Furina hits so often with a lower crit rate, you can seriously. All right, so okay, nice, okay, that is a lot better. And then we see Furina doing 9,000, 12,000. All right, okay, and then Jean. All right, so now I just want to see energy levels in a minute. All right, so now let's see energy levels. So Shinha. Okay, Jean. All right, so, but we have to do a full rotation here. Or at least we have to use Furina to see their energy levels, as we are not able to see their energy levels. And also, to make sure that we are on the same page, my Shinha, 170, what?
Huh?
Okay, 170 is a little high compared to what I thought it was. All right. But seriously, let's go on with this. We can pop this, then pop that, then pop this, and let's pop this. Go ahead. And if we were to use that, okay, Shin has sort of recovered. It's not awful, and if I switch it into Furina for a second, we might be on cooldown still. If they just crit at some point, might still be on cool. Stupid! But yes, this is a lot better. All right. But the issue I had, and the reason why I didn't want to talk about it too much, is that it's hard to calculate what Furina's damage will be, because she's hitting this hard, and she's only at, level 6 talent, which is why I strayed away from talking about her personal damage. I have troubles, with judging her right now, because everybody right now, we know nobody is really that high. You might have a level 8 and level 7, and that's as high as you can go right now. Because she's only been out for a week. The boss battle has only been out for a week, which I think is very dumb. I wish I could have just double crowned her day 1. That would have been nice. But that is something that we're all going to have to deal with. And as of right now, people saying that she's good, and if you're, looking at your performance and saying she's good, then great. But if you're looking at calculated statistic performance, maybe, lower your expectations a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to get shot.
Doesn't have some god build, right? But she's not bad. She's got crit damage there, she's got crit rate there. She's not awful, but she's not amazing, I'll say that. She definitely could use a lot more crit damage, considering certain things. Now, you know, she was doing 9,000, 12,000-ish. I'm not really too confident that she's going to beat this team real quick. At least at the level she's at, which is why I wanted to stray away from this. But at the level she's at, I don't think she's going to beat something like this. Not Albedo. Albedo, get out. I don't like you. You get out. All right, I made too many mistakes here. Excuse me? What happened? What happened from like literally yesterday? Why did you just recover your energy before the rotation was even done?
What kind of juice did he drink?
Discard what I did with that attempt. It was very bad. I did my rotations bad. I did the wrong skills first. But what I want to do is I want to use her E skill first, right? Because her E skill will provide her, well, her ult will provide her on-field time because she's going to be on field while casting her ult, right? So we're going to pop this and then immediately, okay, you see how we didn't get it? But we just got it right there. So there you go. Ow. All right, give me these. I did it again.
Stupid!
I didn't try using Favonius yesterday as it was just not leveled up, right? I had it at level 20. I wasn't able to level it up. We didn't get it again, but if we're lucky, yeah, we'll get it there. Ow. I mean, I guess it's sort of... I need to just stop talking, all right? I think that's the only answer. 17,000? Oh, right, because we're swirling Hydro. Yeah, we're swirling Hydro, giving Furina the 50% res shred instead of swirling Cryo. So that increases her damage. I don't know how much I want to use that.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that Jean at this point is better on this team. The Charlotte's just not going to do anything. Maybe Charlotte has off-field damage. I mean, I haven't even tried using her. I knew I was going to raise her, but I just figured I'll raise her when I'm ready, right? I was going to try and raise her for the Nevi teams, like to level 70. So I think it is still probably more beneficial for us to switch in like this. I should have, please. All right, they last for a long time, so we can sit here and do nothing. All right, I'm going to hold it. Thank you. All right. I think we might have double swirled that. Let's see. 10,000, 15,000. Yeah, I think we double swirled it. And 93,000 again? What?
What?
So the stacks are around the... Okay, that time we got something with... Yeah, and then we get a lot of attack speed. Like, if you see this attack speed from Jean, like, that is pretty insane. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't think Charlotte's doing that. For the people... I had multiple people recommend me Charlotte. I don't think she's doing that. And then let's look at the energy again. It's not bad. It's not bad. I wish it was a little better. Jean, you could work on. Like, you could run 2 Favoniuses. You could. Like, that might be what I do. I might raise up a second R5 Favonius. I have one, technically. I'm just waiting. I could do that. I could run 2 Favoniuses, as this character doesn't need to do damage. And, okay, I just realized we're using Favonius on Furina, and she is still doing that much damage. Even... I am kind of tempted. Let's switch. Oh,
Am I a joke to you?
so you can double swirl. So I want to make sure and see just like, what is this level 6 talent? Because well, not you. No. Let's switch over to Nilu's weapon. This is pure damage. Like, there's nothing that we're getting other than damage from this. So now we have 43,000 HP. Then we're going to switch over to Jean and we're going to give her Favonius. We're going to have to hope that Jean crits though, because Jean doesn't have as much crit rate, right? So we are going to have to hope that she gets it right. And yeah, let's see. I'm not too confident in this. Okay, pop that, pop this, great. Pop this. All right, swirl. All right, and we did swirl twice, I think, there. 16,000, 9,000 again. Yeah, I mean, 24,000. There you go. But yeah, we can see the amount of like stuff that we're getting from this. All right, and then energy once again, high, and high enough. Yeah, I think you could. This is decently viable because like. Right now, all I need for my Furina is just to, and this is Furina with 197 energy, by the way. Did we? Yeah, we definitely proc Favonius there. There's no way. We would not have this high of energy if we didn't proc Favonius.
Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on! Ah!
So yeah, Shinha is the only one that I'm concerned with, and I just need to... We're only getting 33% from artifacts, and if you come over here, we can look that we're getting 97% from artifacts. That is with a Sans, you know, that is with a energy recharge Sans, so we're getting 40%. I think, like, if you had, like, 190, 200% energy recharge, also, this is where Charlotte could come in handy, right? Charlotte would end up probably providing more particles. I don't know her particle region at all. So it would provide more particles, and I think this team is a lot more viable than I initially gave it credit for due to Favonius, right? Right? Right, shut up. I switched off of you. Don't talk. Stop! You weirdo! Stop. She's still talking!
We're done. When I say we're done.
I'm not using my Kazuha, by the way, for reasons of, like, I have C2 Kazuha. It would be such an unfair advantage if I literally put C2 Kazuha on this team. Like, normally, the daily driver that I use is Kazuha plus Bennett plus Wriothesley, right? That's the daily driver that I use. So, yeah, we're gonna pop this. I forgot. All right, let's just use this to gain energy, right? Yeah, what I daily drive was the reason why I didn't know that team had such a bad energy issue with Shangling was that I daily drive the Kazuha, Bennett, Zhongli, Wriothesley sort of team, right? That is my daily driven team. And C1 Kazuha, I feel like once you talk about C1s on 5 stars, then it's like, what are you shooting? What? Okay. But I feel like once you talk about C1s on characters and like 5 stars specifically, then it's like, okay, maybe you shouldn't base it off of that, but like it's not unrealistic, as you know, I have multiple, you know, subscribers that'll, you know, come into the Discord and be like, oh yeah, I have like C1, you know, Wanderer or something, right? Like certain characters, their C1 is worth getting, and I think Kazuha is that kind of character, especially his C2. Now with Wriothesley, especially if you're a Wriothesley man, I think C2 Kazuha. I think at that point with C2 Kazuha, Bennett, and Zhongli, this Furina becomes unviable.
You're ugly. You're disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
We're gonna do this and this and this and this and ow and this. So. All right, I tried to press Guoba. I guess it didn't work. All right, so 79. Honestly, damage went down because Furina. Yeah, adding Furina to this team, I feel like made it go down because you're not getting the melts, you're not getting the res shred, and Furina. I'm gonna have to retest this. God, that did not fix anything because Shangling gets used before Furina. We'll pretend that we use our burst and we'll just normal attack this guy. Okay, there you go. And then now Shing. Oh god, you're still bad.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.
No, it's because I didn't throw down Guoba, right? Yeah, that's why. All right, so let me do this again. So I have an idea. I don't know how well it will work. But in order to funnel energy into Shangling, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this, this, then this, right? And then we're gonna hope that, oh god, no, I was hoping that would be, all right, well, that sucks. But the issue that all right, we're just going to look at Bennett's ring. And yeah, see, that's not enough time on Bennett's ring. Okay, I think I somewhat know how to remedy this. What we're going to do is we're going to use Furina at the very end here.
I think we all know where this is going, so let's just skip to the end.
And then Shangling is doing 40,000, and then we just saw Furina. Oh, Furina, why? I mean, she already has to run Favonius on this team. In order to work, Furina has to be the one running Favonius on this team. Because Shangling doesn't want to run it. And then, you know, Bennett definitely doesn't want to run it. And there's no way that you're going to give Favonius Codex to Wriothesley.
Write that down, write that down!
Okay, so now my Favonius is level 90. Alright, we won't have this issue ever again. There you go, 61%. There we go. It's only a slight increase. I mean, I don't think it would affect too much. I don't think that is an optimal way to do it, which is why I was using Furina at the start. Because if you use Furina at the start, she is going to be way better for her energy. And also, she has an 18-second burst duration, so that is something. judging by how meh our like luck was and how consistent the melts were with Wriothesley, I don't think it was worth it. We did consistently see Shangling like getting 40,000 from the Hydro application. And that was pretty good. And then I don't know what we saw with Furina, whether she was the one vaporizing or not.
I can smell the failure.
But overall, I still think that, you know, if you're going to run Furina with Wriothesley, it's freeze team. I still don't know how good that freeze team will be. There's a chance that you double swirl. There's a chance that you don't double swirl and you just swirl cryo, which you should, because that increases Wriothesley's damage by a lot. And if that's assuming that you're running Jean for, you know, less consistency but more damage, it's a whole thing. If you run Charlotte for energy for Shinha, then that's going to be a whole thing. And another thing is, you could also run Diona. It's not like great, you shouldn't, because like you're already running one healer. It is possible. It's just at C3 for Wriothesley. I think overall I get more effect out of using my team setup where I use Kazuha along with, you know, Bennett and that's Zhongli, and then they sort of self-sustain themselves. If I need to, I can wait a couple seconds and recover energy with Bennett, but overall that is basically the easiest way for me to deal damage without having to worry about getting hit, to lose stacks, and to lose, you know, abilities. Like if Wriothesley gets hit, you have to wait and do his charge attack. I could probably do his charge attack immediately, but for a Z0 Wriothesley player, I don't know. So yeah, we did see good numbers, but you know, Bennett buffs my attack way more like than most people, right? I have an extra 50% attack scaling, right? If I get a Bennett buff, it's more effective for me than it is for a C2 Wriothesley player, right? But as of right now, I think I was definitely wrong with Furina plus Wriothesley. Thank you guys for telling me and, you know, keeping telling me that, you know, I'm an idiot. All right, so yeah, but overall, I still, you know, it's good, right? It's all right. I still don't think I would ever run it because it's more of a hassle to run Furina at this point. But we'll see. Maybe in the future, better units will come out to help her. But we'll see. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.